Hey guys, this is Manic Marcus, and I'm here to do a Last of Us commentary video. My teammate Bubonic has already done a couple of these on team play and things like that, so this is mostly going to focus on tactics and things that you would use in no parties. It's probably more of a beginner's guide just because those are the kind of tips I'm going to be giving. But if you have interest in loadouts that work for teams and team play and things like that, you should definitely check out his two videos with commentary on our channel. So this match takes place on checkpoint, and my loadout, which you probably just saw a moment ago, is a very basic medic loadout. So it has Reviver 3, First Aid 3, and then with the remaining 1 point, I used Explosion Expert 1, just because I get a lot of use out of that. And then my weapons, I have a revolver and a semi-auto. Semi-auto is probably my favorite gun in the game, and a lot of people say it's one of the easiest guns, if not the easiest gun to learn. So if you're a beginner and you're frustrated with getting killed a bunch of times and all the complicated weapon choices and missing and things like that, you might want to try to pick up the semi-auto and just see how it does for you. So, as a medic, obviously your biggest priority is healing teammates and picking up down teammates, but that doesn't mean you can't get a few kills in there as well. And so I'm basically going to kind of show you how to balance those things and what else you can do to have a good match in no parties when you don't have any teammates either on mic or even looking out for you. So you kind of have to find your own way.
Sweep the area for hunters, but be careful. Move out.
Okay, so I spawn with my team, and generally the first thing people do is they rush to this first box, the spawn box, and then they move either left or right. We're going to the right. As the medic, I'm making sure I have a guy in front of me here, and I'm going to follow him in. Somebody will probably be coming into the restaurant in front of us as we're getting this box. He's keeping a watch, so I'm just going to go in here and craft a bomb really quick.
Okay, got it.
I usually like to craft as soon as I get the first couple boxes, just so I have a throwable. Guy pops in around the corner, I hold him off. I get back here, instead of healing first, I patch up my buddy, because I'm the medic. Once he's patched up, I'm going to stay behind cover and I'm going to heal too. And he went outside to kick some butt. I'm holding in here because I have another teammate who's trying to make a play. That guy got a little brave and tried to move forward, so I killed him. Now I'm going to press up, letting these two guys stay in front of me so I can kind of monitor the situation. You see our teammate that went the other way just died. That's why you don't go off by yourself. So now we're all the way at the enemy spawn, and we've killed a couple of them, so they're probably respawning on the other side, chances are.
Watch my back.
So I'm going to box up.
Move out.
Some people like to wait until they have enough boxes where they can sort of craft whatever they want. I like throwables, so I tend to craft right away. Just I feel like having them in my back pocket is an advantage. And here I see a guy there, so I just go ahead and toss a molly from the fire truck into that window, and he's dead. That's a good tip too, that you can throw things from that fire truck and they could easily land in the window over there and kill people that like to snipe from that area. Okay, now I'm a little off on my own. I kind of got pulled out into the middle, so I'm using my throwables that I crafted, and then I'm going to try to loop back up with my teammates. This guy gets down, so I jump out here, pick him up, because that's my job. I'm the medic.
You got my back.
Patch him up too. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's happy. Okay, now I'm going to upgrade my guns. How I upgrade my guns, it tends to depend on how many parts I have. I usually don't upgrade anything until I have 500 to 700 parts. And then I typically upgrade my primary firearm first, and then my secondary firearm. This guy thought he was a lot more sneaky than he was. He pushed his luck, and he died. He probably could have shot me and killed me from there before I would have realized where he was. But he got greedy, and so he died.
Keep the pressure on.
Now I'm kind of in a spot where I can kind of monitor my teammates. They're on both sides of the map, so I don't really know which way to go until I see one that's engaged or in trouble. And then I sort of make my move that way depending on that. Oh, now somebody comes in behind us. He's firing away. Shivs that guy. He kind of made a choice right there. He decided just to shiv that guy. That way he got at least one down. This guy's popping. I don't know what he was thinking. He thought he could get to me, I guess. He's got a buddy. I guess his buddy didn't think we knew he was there, so he was trying to lay low, but thanks to the great perk of Hawkeye, he was glowing away, so I knew exactly where he was. And I patched these two guys up after that exchange. So that's kind of what you're doing. You're just following guys around the map. You're patching them anytime they get shot. You're reviving them real quick when they get downed. If you're in a situation where you have to choose between shooting and reviving, just remember you do have some time to revive, so you don't want to put yourself in a bad situation. And I do that a lot of times, just wanting to be helpful to the team, wanting to get that revive. And unfortunately, a lot of people underestimate how much time there is when somebody's down, so you do have plenty of time to make a good play and then pick somebody up. See, I'm getting shot in the back there. This guy's gonna rush around, and I got lucky. He tried to punch me, and so since he chose to punch instead of shoot, I was able to stagger him with the semi-auto, which staggering is another very helpful thing. It's a timing thing, and you just kind of have to learn the timing for all the weapons. And once you have that down, it's a lot easier to stop things like that. Okay, you want to try to die as little as possible, obviously, but especially when you're a medic, because it respawns you usually across from the team, and then you've got to rush back, and a lot of times it just doesn't really work out for medics. You end up away from the team when they're hurt, and you can't get to them to patch them up. You can't revive them in time. And if you have to run all the way across the map and give away your position to pick somebody up, a lot of times it doesn't end well. So they're held up on the right side here. We're all kind of converging as a team. I picked this match because we actually do play fairly well as a team, despite nobody being on mic. But if you do have a team that is rather lackluster and they're just not getting it done, I would recommend finding the best guy on the team, which is not always, you can't always tell from their level, but a lot of times higher levels will be a little better. But you want to pick a guy that seems to fit your playstyle and also seems to know what they're doing, and you can just kind of follow and ghost them around the map and support them, and I'm sure they'll be grateful. They might even send you a friend request. Everybody loves the medic. I'm going to patch this guy up. I'm going to go to my two teammates. I'm going to get this box back here. And we're just going to keep going counterclockwise around the map. Oh, I saw that guy sneak out the doorway there. He's going towards our teammate, but I can cut him off. Oh, he's going in there, but he sees him, so it's no problem for me.
One less hunter to worry about.
And he dealt with him before I ever got there, and he didn't even get shot. So no work for me. Uh-oh. Whoop. This guy's gunning away. Now see, I'm right back here in a position. Whoop. Alright, we pulled that one off.
I'm down. Appreciate it. Take point.
And I'm just going to rush over here and get this guy too. I'm pretty sure he took care of his guy, so I shouldn't have any threats. And I'll patch him up really quick. Whoop, there's one behind us. Duck back inside. Let the teammates with attack shotguns take care of him. Patch him up and go. Not a fan of the attack shotgun, but I don't really mind if somebody on my team's playing it, I guess. I will still patch them up. Somebody set off a bomb, but nobody got hurt. I'll patch him up a little bit. And we're already down to our last enemy left, so all four of us can sort of abandon our roles a little bit and just sort of venture out. We have a really large lead, and so it's no big deal, and I'll just take care of him from across the map like that. And why not get one last revive for good measure? So that's it, guys, and you can see how playing in no parties is a little more difficult sometimes because of the no communication, but if you have a good loadout and you know what you're doing and you have a game plan, it works out easy enough. Alright, thanks guys, this is Manic Marcus, and have a good one. Bye.